Yo, what's up? It's Havoc here. Welcome to my Essence Strain level video. So this video is for a guide for Path of Exile. If you want to see the entire guide, there will be a link below in the description. But this is just a video to help out with the leveling process. So first, let's start out with how the leveling process looks. This is Bane. No, we don't use Essence Strain for leveling. It's another spell we use for leveling. Essence Drain is a little too slow to cast early on, so Bane is the fastest and most efficient way to level, in my opinion. As you can see, I am clearing with Bane very efficiently, just running from pack to pack, casting Bane, and everything dies. When I do run into a tanky monster, I hit the one that won't die with Essence Drain, and it melts. Once we are past Act 5 and we have picked up the Spreading Raw Jewel, make sure to use Blight because the enemy becomes withered, which increases the damage they take and further slows them. After finishing the quest Mercy mission, you can purchase a Blight gem from Nessa on page 2. If you can buy a cheap one off the trade website, I recommend buying a Vol Blight. Next, you want to look for some support gems. You want to buy an Infused Channeling and an Arcane Surge, and you want to use these in a 3-link looking like this. This is Blight before picking up Bane. As you can see, it's a bit rough to level with until we get to level 24, but once we pick up Bane, it becomes extremely fun. Make sure you check out the leveling pastebin. I'll have it posted below in the description as well. So let's copy this. Let's import this. Import export right here. So if we go here to Act 1, I have Act 1 to 10 down here. So you can see exactly what skill points I choose. And then I also have the items. I have Act 1 to 10 right here. And then I have all the skill gems you should use. There's also a section for notes right here. Once getting to level 24, we get the skill Bane after saving Tolman from Lost in Love. We need to make sure we have 2 key uniques. We want 2 rings called Dodre's Damning. Yes, 2 rings. What these rings do is they allow Bane to apply each curse onto the enemy. Why are we connecting curses to Bane, you ask? Bane deals increased damage per curse and applies said curse. So Bane curses the enemy with all 3 curses if you have 2 of these rings. The 3 curses you are going to want to link Bane with are Despair, Temporal Chains, and Poacher's Mark, so you will be running a 4-link. If you do have a 6-link, you want to use Controlled Destruction and faster casting along with these. Also, make sure to use an Essence Drain 4-link setup for single target. The supports you will use are Void Manipulation, Controlled Destruction, and Swift Affliction. Once you're at Act 8 around level 60, I would recommend aiming for Mind Over Matter and Eldritch Battery. This is going to help your survivability a ton. However, later on when you invest into Chaos Inoculation, which is CI, or Pain Attunement, which is low life, you are going to remove these nodes, so you will not have them anymore. Well, you finally killed the big bad Katava, and you're probably starting to think, well, what do I do now? Don't worry, I'm here to help you switch. So, we are going to completely remove Bane from our setup. I know it felt nice, but Essence Drain should feel better. I will list the links in order of most importance for what you should have. The last 2 you definitely do not need, however, they will be extremely helpful. Essence Drain, Efficacy, Swift Affliction, Controlled Destruction, Void Manipulation, and Empower. Empower is actually best, but it's expensive and hard to get early on in the league. This should be your full setup for Essence Drain. So now we work on the side gems. Let's start with Wither. You will need Wither, Spell Totem, and multiple totem support. Now we will need to get our contagion links together. You will need increased area of effect, faster casting, intensify support, and contagion. The next setup we have will be Malevolence, Infused Channeling, Vol Blight, and Zealotry. Now only Vol Blight and Infused Channeling need to be linked here, nothing more. Make sure to pick up the gems Flame Dash as well as Vol Righteous Fire. So now it comes to needing new gear. First you can remove the Doge rings. Make sure to cap your resistances. Try to look for the highest energy shield possible, something you can craft on. I can show you a quick way of how to search for cheap energy shield gear. So let's say we're looking at body armor. Let's say there's 340 energy shield on there, and we're going to look up prefix. You can look up one empty prefix of an item, and I'm going to type in elemental resistance. So I'm going to look up total elemental resistance, just so I can see what the item has. So an item can have 3 prefixes and 3 suffixes, equaling 6 of a total stat on an item. So we're looking for 1 open prefix with 1 energy shield modifier, not 2. We're looking for 1. So these have 2, this has 2, this has 2. We're looking for just 1 modifier on there. So boom, right here, 89% to energy shield. So real quickly, I can tell how much energy shield this has before I even put it on my character. There's a little copy item over here. I can copy the item. I can go on to Path of Building. I can actually paste the item in here. It'll show me how much it is with full quality. So 89% energy shield. I'm looking at the percent. Let's add modifier. We're going to add flat energy shield. So we're going to add 69 energy shield. Boom. So then I'm going to add the energy shield up. 485 energy shield right here for 1 chaos. So that's how you use Path of Building a little bit. Now I know this is supposed to be a low life build. You might be asking, just where is this low life? At the beginning of a league, starting low life is actually really hard to accomplish. Shavron's Wrappings and Presence of Chayula are usually really expensive at the start of a league, and these are two key uniques we need to run this build. I actually would recommend going CI, which is Chaos Inoculation, with a high energy shield body armor until you can afford to purchase Chavrons and a Presence of Chayula. So that's it for my level video. There will be another video below in the description for the full low life build. If you enjoyed or this video helped you out, please leave a like or comment on the video. I check frequently and I do see everything. Also, please consider hitting that subscribe button as I'm starting to make more videos and it will help me out a lot. If I was not able to solve your issue, I stream almost every day on Twitch and the link will be below in the description. Bye!